Hey guys, it's time to Nefis and Chill, and in this video I'll be showcasing a ganking build for open world PvP. And yes, I know a lot of you are rolling your eyes or are aghast at the fact that we are showcasing such a build. But I think there's definitely a fun element and also some elements of skill that not a lot of people think about, because they've been more on the receiving end of being ganked rather than on the other end doing the ganking. I think showcasing this build can also show that other players who have trouble being ganked by players or with builds like this can see that they can perhaps think of ways to counteract this build, or at least see what gankers look for so they can better prepare themselves for PvP. If you've been liking the PvE and PvP builds we've been putting out, along with other information and guides for the Elder Scrolls Online, definitely subscribe to the channel or like the video, as it does help us get to more people on YouTube. And as always, with every build video, whether it's for PvE or PvP or something else, we'll just be going over the basics of the build. I won't really be getting into alternative sets and setups and skills. That is the job of the website. You can find the link to the build page on the ESO University website in the description below, or in the comments below that I pinned, just in case people don't see it in the description. Anyway, let's start off with the build basics. So first, you want to be a Stamina Nightblade Ganker. However, the attribute allocation is quite curious. You don't put everything into Stamina, because you do need a decent amount of Magicka to actually use for your Shadowy Disguise. I'll talk more about that in a bit. And you want to be a Khajiit. Now, in terms of min-maxing your critical damage, it is Khajiit, but you can pretty much gank on any race. In this video, I'm showcasing this on a Bosmer, so definitely can hit harder on a Khajiit. In terms of your Mundus stone, it is going to be the Shadow. And yes, Vampirism is highly recommended. I think it's a must, not only because of how well it meshes with your toolkit as a ganker, but also because it does offer quite a lot of great passes for stealth gameplay and also just ganking. I mean, the fact that you just get 300 weapon damage just coming out of invisibility or stealth as a vampire, it's pretty insane. Ideally, you want to be at least stage 3 vampire. Stage 4 is fine, because you're not really engaged in prolonged combat. Compared to most PvP builds, you're just gonna hit and run. Your food is going to be with sugar skulls, and your potion is pretty much up to you. I do like the Essence of Health or tripods. Other than that, you don't really need a potion that gives you Mage Brutality or Savagery, due to both the gear setup and the skill setup. Now, the first set you're going to be using is just one piece Baylord for the weapon damage. The second one piece set you're going to be using on your shoulder or head is going to be one piece Veladreth, which also gives another weapon damage boost. For your primary 5-piece set, just like its Magicka Nightblade bomber counterpart, this build is going to be using Mechanical Acuity. It is a very strong set. The fact that it guarantees 100% crit chance for 5 seconds, including your opening burst as a ganker, it's pretty significant. Your secondary set, Spriggans, is pretty much up for debate. We've been testing a few setups. I've had good results with Spriggans Thorns, because a lot of people have been trending towards using tankier setups, or the Pariah set, which offers more armor gain the lower their health is. There are alternative sets to consider, such as Swamp Raider and Heartland Conqueror. If you want the details on those setups and what to do, just check out the build page again. Now, the skills are going to be as shown on the video, and if you note, these skills play a lot into not just the Nightblade class, but also with Vampirism and your gear setup. Other than that, if you want a complete overview of what your gear setup, enchantments, and so forth should look like, here it is as well on the video. For champion points, it's going to be basically as much damage and needed sustain you need. besides that, guys, that is pretty much it for the video. If you have any questions, you can let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, thanks for Nefes and chilling. Hopefully you enjoy using the build, or at least enjoy watching the gameplay. Have fun, stay healthy, and see you guys next time.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? Doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your